What's up? How is everyone doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Especially thank you so much for the love, all the people that subscribed, commented, and watched the last video. Thank you to everyone who liked the last video. Thank you for the love. Today what I'm going to be doing is a relaxer retouch. What you see me doing first is taking my time and detangling her hair. She took down her braids the night before we did this, and you just want to go through and make sure that you're getting that comb through all of the buildup that has been created over the wear of the braid. Even if you are doing a relaxer retouch and your client has not taken down any braids, you also want to detangle that hair to make the process easy for you once you start applying the relaxer. So you can see me just going through and detangling that hair. So now we are applying the relaxer. You want to first base the client's scalp and then determine exactly where you're applying the relaxer. Now, I've been relaxing my cousin's hair for a few years now. Before you start applying that relaxer, you really want to determine where the new growth is, so you will not be over processing your client's hair. To over process your client's hair will create damage and breakage. It makes the hair frail, brittle, and it just damages the hair, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to apply relaxer on hair that has already been relaxed. That is how you over process hair. We are just going to continue to apply the relaxer on the last section of the hair. And then we're going to pull that relaxer through to make sure everything is smooth before rinsing the relaxer out. When smoothing the relaxer through, you do not want to be combing the relaxer in. You're seriously just smoothing the hair and the relaxer at the same time. You are not making contact with the client's scalp and the comb during this process. It's very important. That will irritate the client's scalp, create rashes and burns and discomfort, and you do not want that. We are back. We have rinsed the relaxer out. We have pre-treated the hair. We have rinsed that out. We've done a deep condition. We've rinsed that out. And we also neutralized and shampooed the hair as well. So now we put a little heat protectant in there and we're going to blow it dry. I usually would mold my clients and put them under the dryer before styling. Now, a lot of clients will whine about sitting under the dryer, but the dryer will make everything so much, it just always makes everything so much smoother and like neater and polished. It just always creates a more polished look, but I don't want to hear her whining or crying. As well as I left my hooded dryer and she didn't have one, so we're gonna blow her out and then we're gonna I'm gonna call it partially molding her. Right now I'm determined whether we're going to do just a regular part, but then I thought of something. I got a little creative. I remember Aaliyah having the zigzag part, really 90s inspired, and that's really like a part of my cousin's personality. She's a freshman at Clark Atlanta, so she has really just been coming into herself and blossoming, and the zigzag just really complemented who she's growing to be. So I thought about that, and I was like, you know what, we're going to give her a zigzag part. So that's what we're doing. Now it's laying those edges, honey. Now around this time, I will put on the dryer. Don't have one, like I just told you. So we're about to, I'm going to mold her, and then I'm going to hold the dryer over the mold. I think it's so funny to watch me, for me to watch myself doing hair and like looking at my characteristics when I'm focused. Any salon I've ever worked at, any client I've ever done, that was a repeating client of mine, has always said, girl, I know my hair is going to be cute when you get the focusing and you get quiet and your tongue is hanging out of your mouth, honey. I just think that is so funny to me. Like, and I just wanted to explain that because you're going to see my tongue, and that's my focus face. So, period. So I am trying this new flat iron that I bought on my cousin to see how I like it. At the end of everything, I liked it. I think that it's going to be a good flat iron for weaves and relaxed hair, not necessarily for silk presses, but I haven't used it yet. So we're just experimenting. But as far as on her hair, it was perfect. It did beautiful one passes. Like, it wasn't hard to use at all. It's a BaBylissPro, and I'm going to have everything in the description box below that you need to know as far as what I used. So I'm just going to go through with this flat iron and just run it through. I'm never doing more than one pass on my clients, especially not on relaxed hair. So that's just something you'll never see me doing. Hey, Aunt Jackie. what you see me doing now is I'm really just dusting her ends. I'm not trimming a lot of hair off, not even half an inch is coming off of her hair. I know that she got her ends trimmed her last relaxer, but that's when I trim her ends and or dust her ends, just whatever is needed at the time. So just going through with a slight bump, not 1980s bump, just a slight bump. And I usually would, once I get done doing this, I usually would wrap it, sit her under the dryer for 10 minutes, and we're done. I didn't do this time because we really had like just a girls' night while she was home from school. So once we got done, we watched a few movies and then we wrapped her hair before she went to sleep. So after that, I will show you the finished product. Thanks so much for tuning in, liking and subscribing, and just showing all the love to me while I start this YouTube journey. More videos are definitely in the works. And you all have a great rest of your day, a blessed day, beautiful people. And once again, thank you. Bye.